NBA contracts have reached heights that would have been unimaginable just a few decades ago. Today, it's common to see even middle-of-the-pack players earning $20 or $25 million per season. For some fans, this feels excessive. For others, it's simply the result of the league's growth and the business of basketball. Former Chicago Bulls legend Scottie Pippen recently weighed in on the conversation, and he believes the rising salaries and the salary cap that governs them are both here to stay. The NBA's salary cap is one of the most debated aspects of the league. It's designed to create parity by limiting how much each team can spend on its roster. Every year, the cap goes up as the league becomes more profitable, giving teams more room to pay their stars. For Pippen, this system is not just necessary, but inevitable. In a recent interview with Spanish outlet Marca, the six-time NBA champion was asked a simple question: would there be a salary cap to pay players like Jordan, Pippen, Magic, Bird with today's salaries? Pippen's answer was just as simple: yes. He explained that salaries have been rising steadily since his playing days, and that this trend was always going to continue. In the 90s, it already seemed crazy what was paid. But that's what players do, Pippen said. And he's right, the growth has been staggering. At the start of the 1990s, the average NBA salary was around $650,000. By the end of the decade, it had climbed to over $2 million. Fast forward to today, and the average NBA contract is worth nearly $12 million per season. Pippen sees this as a good thing, not just for the players, but for the league as a whole. He argued that if the money wasn't going to the players, it would be going straight into the pockets of the owners. And as much as fans might like to think owners would reinvest that money into their teams, that isn't always guaranteed. A middle-class player can earn $20 or $25 million, and he deserves it, he generates it, Pippen said. Because the television rights and what is generated around the league have grown a lot. All these years, we have seen the league grow, and with it, the salaries have also grown. That last point is crucial. Players generate the product that fans watch, the product that networks pay billions for in TV rights, and the product that fills arenas every night. As that product becomes more valuable, it makes sense that players would see a bigger share of the profits. Of course, the modern salary cap is not a hard ceiling. Teams can and often do exceed the cap, but it comes at a cost in the form of luxury tax penalties. The NBA has even introduced new apron rules to make it more challenging for big-spending franchises to simply outspend everyone else. This ensures that while player salaries rise, the league maintains some level of competitive balance. Comments are a reminder that while fans might complain about overpaid players, those numbers are tied directly to the revenue the NBA generates. If anything, the players are just claiming what they rightfully earn. In many ways, the salary cap has helped create an era of unprecedented league parity. It forces teams to be smart with their spending and has prevented the league from turning into a free-for-all where the richest teams hoard all the talent. With the cap now sitting at $154 million and expected to rise again next season, this trend is far from over. If anything, contracts are only going to get bigger, especially as the NBA negotiates its next blockbuster TV rights deal. Scottie Pippen may have played in a different era, but his perspective bridges the gap between then and now. He's seen firsthand how the league has grown, and he understands that rising salaries and an ever-expanding salary cap are simply the natural outcome of that growth.